Good morning. Today we're gonna do some nails, and I think that we're gonna use the new Elegance summer collection. She's gonna be here in a minute. Just gonna prep my table and then let's get started. So this is Therese, actually not my Tesso, but she's also named Therese, but yeah, this is Therese. And these nails are about, I think, 5 weeks or so. Her nails doesn't grow that much, so that she can wear her nails for a little bit longer, which is nice. Of course, her nail beds are like to die for. Can you see how long they are? Always so mesmerized by her nail beds. But yeah, here I'm starting out by just removing the top color, and I'm using the Speedy Bit and the CPE file for this, of course. I have been using the Zigbee and the Speedy Bit for so many years now. I am not changing. Like, this is so good. And here I'm actually using the Cutie Patootie Bit to get closer to the cuticle area. Therese here, she has very, very, very sensitive cuticles. Like, the skin around her cuticles is very, very sensitive. So I have to be super careful. So what I do is that I make sure that I really push the skin away first with a cuticle pusher, and then I come in and do my cuticle work with the bit. I'm being super careful with my file here as well. But what we have figured out is that before she actually comes to see me, she uses the Light Elegance cuticle oil. She puts it around the skin, around the cuticle area, and also underneath her nails. And then she is sleeping with cotton gloves for like a week before she comes to see me. And then it is so much better. So if you have clients with the same kind of problem, I highly, highly, highly recommend that. So here I am coming in with my trusty tack, and that works like a double-sided sticky tape. So one side sticks to the nail and the other side sticks to the gel. And this is such a miracle product. It really makes sure that your gel is gonna last for such a long time. I had a couple of nails that I had to extend just a little bit. So here I'm coming in with my form, and we're just gonna continue with the same shape and all. Coming in with my natural fiber. It is my baby. I have been using this as well for so many years. If you don't know, I was part of creating this. I'm very proud. I mean, they would probably most likely have come up with this idea without me, but I can still say that I have a small part of making sure that this product got, that it was available on the market. So here I'm also pinching the gel a little bit. If you want to pinch the natural fiber, cure it for maybe like around 10 seconds and then just gently pinch the gel. It is actually really easy to pinch, so then just pop it back into the light and fully cure, and you should have a really nice shape. It really holds the shape well once you have pinched it, which I really, really like. Here I'm actually coming in with the Soft Pink Extreme, so we're gonna build the entire nail like the structure with this. And this is also a gel that I have been using once again for so many years, and it is one of my absolute top favorite. I love the viscosity, I love the color. So if I had to choose between like soft pink and baby pink, I'm gonna choose soft pink every day of the week. It has just such a beautiful shade of pink, and the pigmentation is perfect. So it's like not too much, but not too little. So now when we have built up all the nails using this speed building technique, when you put down a slip layer and then build up the entire nail, put your hand upside down and go back and forth and all that, then we're gonna come in and do some shaping. I'm using the 180 side of the Lexi file. And one thing that I always stress, with my students is that make sure that you have like the perfect shape, as perfect as you can when you are sculpting the nail with the gel before you put it inside the light, so that you won't have to file as much, because you pay for the material, and once you file it off, it goes straight down into your event, and then it's gone, and that is actually your money. So make sure that you are using the product well. And here I am starting to add some color using the Seriously Succulent Buttercream. Amazing color. Tirias here actually have been watching the reveal video of the collection, and she completely fell in love with this collection and told me that she wanted to have this. And with her skin tone and everything, oh my god, it looks so good. And I have to say, like, Seriously Succulent has become one of my favorite colors as well from the collection. So it has shifted a little bit along the way. And here we're coming in with Maraca Mama. And we're applying that to the index fingers, because we are going to add this into some nail art. So I wanted to have this on another like single nail as well, just to kind of pick up the color into the nail art nails. This is also a color that has really grown with me for the past weeks. I think, I loved it before, but I would say that, I love it even more now. So before I actually move on to my nail art nails, I tend to finish up the nails that I don't need to do anything else with. So adding flat matte. Tirias here, she loves flat matte. She wants everything matte. So of course we're gonna do that. So for the design nails, we're gonna do a French using Maraca Mama. And here I'm coming in with the stripey brush. And this is such a perfect brush to create the paint on French technique with. So really love that. Just start out from the sides, create a straight line going from one side to the other, and then just perfect it, go back and forth. And it really is, of course, you need to practice this, but once you get the hang of it, it's such a fast and easy technique to do. So I really love this. It actually doesn't have to be perfect right now, because we're gonna come in with some more lines around the French smile later. Of course, you can do this using the reverse French technique as well, but personally for me, I feel like this is faster and it's easier when the client comes back afterwards. So that's kind of why I go with this. So yeah, a little bit easier, a little bit faster. So here I'm coming in with Seriously Succulent again to create the smile line, and I'm leaving just a tiny little bit there because I want to add a white line below here with the gel paint. Here, you can also use the just white buttercream for this. That really just depends on your preference. I just really like creating lines with the gel paint, but the viscosity is a little bit thicker, so it will be a little bit bumpier. Not much, but it will be a little bit bumpier. With the just white buttercream, you will have a flatter surface, but you will have more pigmentation with the gel paint. So, that really depends on you, kind of what you want to work with. So on this nail, we're going to create some super cute flowers, starting out with the Maraca Mama and then coming in with Seriously Succulent, using my stripey brush to create these petals, and loading up the brush at the tip of the brush, placing it down, and then lifting it up as I go, and that's how you create this shape, basically. Once you get the hang of this technique, this is so perfect for salon design. So I really highly recommend that you practice these easy flowers. So just grab a couple of tips and grab a couple of different colors, and then just work on the brush stroke, like the technique with the brush. Because once you get the hang of it, and you can just go in and do a petal, the next one, the next one, the next one, and then it's done. It's such a fast and easy way to add nail art to your designs, which you can also charge extra for. So make sure that you really learn these different kind of petal brush movements. So here I am coming in with some more white into the center of the flower, starting with the black and then some white dots. We both loved this effect, just adding some white highlights into the design. It really did so much. And here we are finishing up everything with some more flat matte, of course. I am so happy when my clients are asking for matte nails instead of me having to kind of convince them to use matte. I'm very happy about that. Cleansing, and I love this process, like when you're cleansing the matte nails and you have the result in front of you, everything just kind of melts together and looks so good. Oh, I love it. So here I am just adding a little bit of cuticle oil, and this is a step that you don't want to skip. I see so many people, like when you are creating matte nails, that you want to skip the oil. Please do not do that. So make sure that you're cleansing your nail, making sure that you don't have any sticker layer left, and then come in with your oil, your lotion, wrapping the whole surface up, and then you take a wipe with some cleanser, and then you just cleanse the nail, and then you have the matte back. So this is super duper important. You want to wrap up your surface with this, but of course you want to have pretty pictures with matte nails. So this is how you do that. So yeah, really don't skip out. And here you have the finished result. Both me and Therese were so happy with this. This is so much fun. It is bold, it is super summery, springy, whatever, just happy nails. Like these are true happy nails, and love this combination of the colors. This collection is out now. You can find it at lightelegance.com and with their distributors. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.